Hey guys, before we start the video, I do want to drop a quick PSA. Xtremis did drop an Instagram post this morning. If you don't know who he is, I will plug his channel under the description section of this video, so you guys can head over there and subscribe. And the reason why I'm saying that is because he's on the road to 1,000. He's a little bit above 900 subscribers. So when he does reach that 1,000 subscriber goal, he is giving back to the community. I don't know what it is. He said he will drop a little nugget here and there throughout the next couple videos. So if you support me and you love wrestling and supplements, or just the wrestling or the supplements, he is a wrestling fan. Attitude Era is his topic to go to. WCW, ECW, TNA, all across the board. He knows his stuff, but he's dabbling right now in his channel with just the supplement reviews. So please head over there, because you do not want to miss out on being one of the winners. I support him 100%, so please go over there and support him and his channel and help him reach that goal. It doesn't hurt to subscribe, guys. Hopefully everybody's having a great start to their week on this Monday. And the review that I'm going to be doing is to continue the series of Xtremis Cartel, and I do have the Atlanta Braves shirt, so why not continue doing some reviews for Georgia natives. Now, the reason why I say that is because Xtremis Cartel is based here in Georgia, and it is promoted by the owner of Cartel, Jake. So shout out to Jake. And he did send a sample pack with my previous Cartel order, and it is the new El Jefe Guerilla series. New formula, new label, new everything. And look at the sample packs. These are pretty dope, the sample packs that we got right here. And I always love that. And in the back, look how big they write the label, so you know what you're taking, and there is no questioning. You don't have to Google it at all. So another plus. So as always, let's jump into how the flavor was, and we jump into the supplement facts, and then I'll give you my experience on it. So the flavor here that I got was the grape candy. Hopefully you can see it, and they do put like the little candies in there. So if you grew up in the at the end of the 90s, early 2000s, like this candy, like it literally fits the description on it. We used to get them like that, especially the Jolly Rancher ones. So I do love that. Kind of brings that nostalgia to the flavor when you kind of think about it. And when it came down to the taste, it actually was good, because I guess they got like a new person that does the formula, or they kind of reformulated the old formula. And I did try this flavor out for their BCAA EAA hydration formula bomba that they do have. It's pretty stacked, and that one was kind of more chemically based, but this one is way better. Like, it does taste like a nice grape flavor. For me, I did enjoy this, and when it came down to flavor, it's one of the best flavors out there. And that was the same reason why I ended up ordering the Sueño that I have up here, the Xtremis Cartel Sueño, the sleep aid, in that same flavor, just because I already had tried this one and I was like, oh, this is slamming, I gotta pick that one up in that flavor. So for me, when it comes to rating this, I would give this a 10 out of 10, just because they stepped it up from the previous batches or previous supplements that had this flavor, and now it just tastes very good. It doesn't have any nastiness to it. It's nice, low on the sweetness. So let's get into the supplement facts. Now, we are getting this packet did have the full serving of 28.2 grams. So when it came to weighing this out, since it was just one full serving in here, I just put it on the scale on a little plastic container, and I weighed it out, and it does say 28.2. Now, I don't know if it was the 0.2 100%, but for me, it was a flat level scoop at 28, meaning that it probably has the 0.2 in there. Just my scale doesn't do the extra points. Like, it's not a dope scale or anything like that. It's a regular food scale. So for me, that's a plus. It hit it right on the 28 grams. So I know I'm getting the full amount of this pre-workout. Let's get into the Guerilla Pump and Power Output Matrix. And we're getting citrulline malate 2-to-1 ratio at 8,000 milligrams. So that's a decent amount for the pumps. And if you do know about the old Guerilla series, it was basically the same style. Like El Jefe had no pumps or had limited amount of pumps, and then this one had an actual pump formula when it came to the Guerilla series. Now, the next ingredient we are getting in here is some beta alanine at 4,000 milligrams. Now, you will be feeling the betas because it does have 0.8 more or 800 more milligrams of the beta alanine, which I do love, because that means that the moment I feel the beta, that means that the stims are coming and I'm getting ready to enjoy my workout a little bit more than just non-stim. Now, the next ingredient we are getting in here is some arginine nitrate as a NO3T trademark name at 3,000 milligrams. So you're already gonna get a nice pump because we are getting some nitrates aside from the citrulline malate. So honestly, that's just a plus. And also what I do like about having nitrates or the NO3T in a pump formula, it kind of increases the blood flow, and it does give you the vascularity look that you are looking for. No matter what pump formula you will try, your veins will pop on those pump formulas more than anything else aside the swole look and all that. But the blood flow will increase as well, so meaning the pre-workout and everything else will be flowing a little bit faster in your body. Now, the next ingredient we are getting in here is some betaine anhydrous at 3,000 milligrams. Great amount. Love when I see a little bit more than a 1.5 on a pre-workout. Now, the next ingredient we are getting in here is some taurine at 2,000 milligrams. Taurine is one of the best ingredients to add to any pre-workout. David Ferguson will agree with me on that one. He loves taurine, loves seeing it in pre-workouts. If you want, you can do your own research on that, because I'm trying to make this video not too long, because it does have a lot of benefits. Now, the next ingredient we are getting in here is some Vasodrive AP as casein hydrate. Now, honestly, and we're getting it at 508 milligrams. Now, I do like seeing the Vasodrive AP here in the Guerilla pumps and power output matrix, just because it adds to having the NO3T and the citrulline malate in here for your pump. So we will get a different kind of pump. Now, let's get into the Guerilla Energy and Focus Matrix. Now, we are getting some L-tyrosine at 3,000 milligrams. Now, we are getting some alpha GPC, yielding 50% at 800 milligrams. One of my favorite focus and feel great ingredients, because it will give you that laser focus. And at 800 milligrams, for sure, you're going to be sharp. You can even listen the birds chirping outside and everything when you get out that gym. You are aware, and you will be driving as the best driver out there. If you're from Georgia, you know what I'm talking about, especially when it rains. Now, the next ingredient we are getting in here is some DL-DMAE bicitrate at 750 milligrams. Another feel-good ingredient, another focus ingredient. I love to see this ingredient together with the alpha GPC. So that means that I know I'm going to be very alert and very in tune to what I'm doing at the gym, not just, feeling my head buzz. I'm going to feel that I'm in control as well. Like, if somebody taps me on my shoulder, I'm not jumping. I'm like, okay, I saw them from my peripheral kind of thing. Now, the next ingredient we are getting in here is some theobromine at 400 milligrams. Now, that's a hefty dose of theobromine, and if you do know what it is, it kind of is a little bit of an additive to the caffeine, so love seeing that in there. Now, we are getting an extra trademark name. Now, that is the alpha-pine ganga extract at 300 milligrams. Don't know really much about it, but I trust Xtremis Cartel when they add that into their pre-workouts. And, it probably will add some benefits to my workout as well. Now, we are getting some caffeine adrenasis at 300 milligrams. So already for me, this is already hitting that high stim daily realm. And we are getting another dose of caffeine in here. We're getting some caffeine citrate, yielding at 50% at 100 milligrams. So that means that in total, we're getting 350 milligrams of caffeine in here. Now let's get into the absorption matrix. We are just getting one ingredient for that, and we are getting estrogen at 50 milligrams. So that's a decent amount. Honestly, that's just there so your body can absorb it faster. So that's the entire label. Now let's jump into the experience. So like always, I take my pre-workout right before I head out to the gym. So I took this around 5:30 because I woke up a little early that day. So around that 15-minute time frame afterwards, so it would be 5:45, I started feeling the betas. And when I started feeling that, I'm like, okay, get ready, Harry. The rest of the ingredients are on the way. So I was like, all right, let me go do a quick cardio session, 10 minutes on the bike, 10 minutes on the treadmill. And as I'm heading over to the treadmill, I start feeling this awakeness, this energy starts, driving me. And then at that 25-minute time frame, I'm like, okay, I'm feeling zoned in, like super focused. Like this is very intense, like in the sense that I'm aware of everything. I'm looking at the numbers on the treadmill. I'm looking at everything around me, and I have I throw on my headphones just so I can, have the music and help me feel better. I throw on my workout. Now, for me, that's kind of my MO. Like when I start feeling the pre-workout hit me, I throw on my headphones because I kind of go a little more harder in the gym when it comes to that. Now, when it came to the weights, this was before I got an injury. So my pinky's a little flimsy right now. I dislocated it. I didn't add that in my previous video just because I didn't want to worry you guys. It is what it is. If you're from my era, you just roll with the punches and keep it moving, because if you got hurt on the playground or playing outside and you didn't want to stop playing, you kind of just threw water on your cuts or whatever it was and kept it moving. And then when you got home, you dealt with it. Your parents took you to the doctor, and then they'd be like, okay, you just stay home for the day or whatever it is. So that's my idea of how I treat my injuries. Just take them as it is and then just keep on moving forwards after I receive medical treatment. Now, coming back to the experience, when I hit the weights, I was hitting chest and arms that day, and I started feeling a great sense of urgency, focus, and a driven feeling, and it felt more aggressive. Like, I know the other Guerilla series was a little bit aggressive, but this was like, whew. So if you took the new Jefe right here that I have back there, comparing it to that one, it's like an aggressive vibe. Now, the good thing about this one was that since it didn't have any like araya or other stems in there besides the caffeine and the other ingredients that I mentioned, and it wasn't like that negative aggression, it was just like more of like pumping iron aggression that we get. Like, not that I'm gonna hate anybody or not that I'm gonna yell or curse anybody out. It's just like, nah, and I'm hitting the bench press and I'm just pumping out, boom, let's go, getting on that hype mode and like, put on another plate, or like, let's do some arms, let's do a different kind of weight, different kind of exercises, let's max out today. And you're moving and you're grooving to the music, and it kind of felt so good like that. I kind of didn't even miss having Araya in it or Alpha Yo or any other stimulants that are in these pre-workouts that I usually try out or take when I do my workouts. So for me, all in all, this was a great experience, and the energy does last about 5 to 6 hours. So meaning if I took around 5:30, it did last me till about close to 11:30 in the morning. Pretty good, because you don't want to have too much energy throughout the day, because then you're kind of like always on the go and your mind is racing. But the laser focus that from the Alpha GPC and the DMAE stood with me throughout the day, and I didn't really need any pick-me-ups throughout the day, to keep it 100 with you guys, because it kind of leaves you in a nice balanced level. It doesn't leave you like high and dry, like if you took a Red Bull and you're like up in the air and then you're like down on the floor. No, it didn't leave me like that at all. And for me, I would count this as a regular high stim daily, or just a daily period, just because it doesn't have anything extra on it, and you can throw whatever pumps on it if you want. I wouldn't throw any pumps on it. And talk about pumps, you will get a nice vascular pump and also a swole pump, and you will feel your skin expand a little bit. Nothing too crazy, but it will give you that nice effect to it. So all in all, Xtremis Cartel did a great job on the new Xtremis Cartel El Jefe Guerilla series formula, and the flavor. The flavor is slapping. If I was you, pick up the grape candy. But if not, you can always choose the other selections that they do have. Just give this pre-workout my stamp of approval. Excellent job. And I will pick up a tub sometime in the next couple months when I do my new NutriCartel order. And with that, guys, I'll leave my discount code right here, or if not, as my channel, WFS, and you can get 15% off your entire order. And you know, who doesn't want to save some money, especially when it comes to these nice pre-workouts that you can use every single day of the week. No negative side effects. And even though I did get just one sample pack, I didn't feel groggy. I was able to sleep at night. So with that, guys, this is my full review, and I'll catch you on the next video.